The Murray River is undoubtedly Australia's greatest waterway, winding most of its 2,508 kilometres through New South Wales and Victoria. Along its fertile banks are some of Australia's most popular golf courses, as well as a few hidden gems. Cruising along the Murray is a unique way to visit and play some of these wonderful Victorian courses. Our golfing getaway begins with Murray Downs, and showing me around is famed Australian teaching pro Sandy Jamieson.
So the adventure begins.
Absolutely, mate. Welcome to Murray Downs, our first course on this Murray River adventure, and this is a cracker. This is probably one of the best courses in Australia, let alone the Murray.
I'm really looking forward to having a swing, I promise you.
Oh, let's go.
Murray Downs is located 3.5 hours drive north of Melbourne, just 5 minutes from the historic town of Swan Hill. The #1 rated course on the Murray River is a must-play for golfers of all levels. The picturesque second hole epitomises playing on the Murray River.
So here we are, second hole on the course. It's a lovely wee par 3, isn't it?
It's a good par 3, and the reason I've brought you here to talk about it is that lake on the right.
Right over here,
Yeah, it doesn't really come into play from where we are here, but it's a dominant feature of the next sort of few holes we play. It's really a signature part of the golf course.
It's a lot of water.
A lot of water. And this is a great par 3. It's 178 metres as we're playing it today. Here, you really want to be longer rather than shorter. I mean, the bunkers are in front. There's no real trouble behind. So an extra club, and you should be right. Oh, cracking shot.
At 178 metres, it's no simple pitch and putt, and with plenty of water beckoning down the right-hand side, finding the middle of the green is an absolute must.
Pair of threes.
Beautiful.
All right.
That's a lovely wee hole, that.
Sandy was keen to introduce me to the par 5 fourth, which he calls a real beast. The second hardest hole on the Murray Downs course demands respect, with few players able to make the green in 2.
Great shot.
Thank you.
Setting yourself up for a good third shot, away from the water, is the key to taming this daunting hole.
Okay, birdie chance on the monster.
Be a lovely finish to a great hole. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Oh! That's what I'd call a Ned Kelly. You got robbed.
Well, mate, five's a good score on that hole.
That is a great
Stroke
score.
index 2, good advice for any golfer. You know, even though it's a par 5, stroke index 2, you've got to give it some respect.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's a lovely hole.
Great hole.
Very nice.
I mean, it's well worth playing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. So is this sort of what you can expect from Murray River courses? They're beautiful, really, aren't they?
Oh, mate, stunning. Fantastic turf, because we've got great growing conditions here all year round. Big, wide fairways, because we're not confined by space.
That suits my game.
River gums.
Yeah.
And, of course, lots of water.
Yeah. And if you play at the right time of day, I mean, it's just perfect conditions for golf, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Up here, if you're playing in the winter, you want to play around sort of 10, 11 o'clock in the day as it warms up. Beautiful sort of 17, 18 degrees in the middle of winter. In summer, you want to get away early because she'll heat up to maybe as high as 40 degrees in the afternoon.
You don't want to be out here then.
Oh, absolutely no. That's
40
good
degrees.
That's good time for the bar or the winery.
That's right.
The very next hole is reminiscent of the world's most infamous par 3.
So this is the 5th hole. This is the signature hole at Murray Downs. It is lovely. You can see why, can't you?
Oh, absolutely, and that's what I meant about TPC Sawgrass. It is almost an island. You've got the sleeper wall there, although it's a lot longer than TPC Sawgrass. TPC Sawgrass is just usually a wedge or a 9-iron. Here we're going with a fairway wood or a hybrid.
Yep. And you've got water the right-hand side, bunkers the left-hand side. Look, it's just an adventure, isn't it?
It is, and the water ducks in behind the green as well, just in case you don't, it swings back around.
Flirting with danger, Sandy shows why he's one of Australia's top teaching pros.
Nice.
I'll take that.
It's great to have a hole that has real interest, isn't it?
Absolutely, and it's got a lot of teeth as well. I'll be pretty happy if I make this for 3.
Yes.
Oh.
Nice par.
We'll take that
It's a good par.
on a big hole.
A big hole. Good stuff.
On to the penultimate hole. The 17th is about as ridgy-dig a layout as you'll find on the Murray River.
Well, Mark, 17th here at Murray Downs. This epitomises the Murray. Narrow shoot off the tee with the big gum trees, but then it opens up to a big, wide fairway. So just straight down the middle of the fairway, and we worry about the second shot when we get to it. Good shot, mate. Good shot.
And what a second shot. Once again, the green protected by that ever-present water, reminding me that this course is as beautiful as it's challenging.
It's better. Coming round nice.
Oh.
Oh! Look at it.
Well done.
That's the sound I like. That's the
We
sound
like
I
that sound.
There we go.
There we go. You going to give me mine?
I think you can have yours. That's a nice New Zealand gesture to an Aussie.
Thank you, mate.
She's all yours.
Thanks very much, mate. Have you enjoyed the first course?
I have very much. I think Murray Downs is amazing. It's interesting holes and great climate, wonderful condition.
Mate, we've got a week of these courses to come. Unfortunately, we've got to drive past about 7 just as good we haven't got a chance to play, but we've got a lot of golf courses to play.
Now, there's a river around here, they reckon, isn't there?
There is, mate, and we can't visit the Murray region without going on it, so we've got to get out on the river. I've got a good old girl to take us out on.
Good on you. Beautiful.
With my introduction to a true blue Murray River course done and dusted, my pride and scorecards still intact, it was time to hit the road to get up close and personal with the mighty Murray herself. And Executive Houseboats had sorted us with transport befitting of this majestic river.
So, Mick, you always give a lesson before you let anyone out in the boat.
We do. We take them out and give them as much time as they need.
And so what's the main tip?
The main tip is to keep yourself here in the middle of the river, because there are no snags and no overhanging trees. And you just go to the right a little if another boat comes.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do. So you just wander up at your own pace and enjoy the scenery.
And how fast are you going most of the time?
Oh, 3-4 knots.
So
that's about all you need to. Obviously a little quicker downstream, but going back upstream, we're going against the current.
Yeah. And do people pick it up quite quickly?
Very, very, very quickly, because the boats are very user-friendly.
Yes. Well, I've found that already. It's great fun.
Oh, yeah, it's very relaxing. Everyone wants to have a go, and you don't need a licence to drive the boats because of the speed they go at.
A houseboat from Executive Houseboats is the perfect way to explore Australia's longest river. Decked out with luxurious bedrooms, a super relaxing lounge and dining room, as well as a spacious deck above for long lunches and relaxing evening spas.
Well, Mark, Murray Downs this morning, mate. What do you think?
Oh, I loved it, mate. I loved it. But I love this. This is great.
Well, mate, it's one thing to drive down the highway to review the Murray courses, but you don't get a true appreciation for this beautiful river until you're on it.
Totally. Yeah, it's great.
Listen, you drove the ball pretty good this morning, but I'm more interested in your driving skills right now, to be honest.
All I'm trying to do is avoid the trees and the banks and the sand.
So you're pretty impressed with the houseboat?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's you can feel it. Instantly you get on board, you feel relaxed.
Well,
mate,
it's great. This is a beauty. She sleeps 12. Now, there's only 2 of us.
I'll take the upstairs because it's got the spa.
I'm having downstairs, it's got beds. So we're going to cruise along down here. We're going to find someone to pull up, have a couple of refreshments, talk about the golf today. I'm looking forward to the next few days, because you play better than some of my friends led me to believe you would play.
Oh, well, that's good. That's nice to know. I think, I'm getting a bit of practice in, so it's good. Now, sorry, but I've actually got to concentrate. I've got a job at hand, so...
All right, I'll go to the fridge, will I?
Yeah, you go to the fridge and
cheers, mate.
I'll make sure you don't hit any trees.
Yours will be a Coke, I'm tipping. I'll have a beer.
With our accommodation sorted and views to die for, it's time to call it a day. There'll be plenty more sights to see and golf to play in the coming weeks, but for now, it's all about the serenity.